Okay, let's just hear the first two bars. 1, 2, and 1, 2, ready, and. One more time. 1, 2, ready, and. Okay, so we're good for like the first bar, and then we start losing time. We're losing a little bit of time every single space. We're just a little, every single one is just getting a little bit farther behind. So the first bar you don't even really notice, but then the second bar it just starts to become annoying with the metronome. So keep it driving all the way through. One more time, and then we'll go on. One more time, first two bars, and 1, 2, and. Okay, so how did that feel? Did that feel different?
A little better.
Yeah, I mean, I think for these three, I'm imagining it felt better. It felt different. Because for you guys, I mean, you're just but I don't, right? Okay, so let's go on. Feel that drive the whole time. 1, 2, and 1, 2, and.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. So let's talk about that for 1 second. So from my perspective, there's a lot of things that were a lot better. Any ideas as to why?
We were thinking about them.
We were thinking about them. Why else?
We were driving.
We were driving. The biggest thing that I want to emphasize, we were thinking about them. We were driving them. All of us, like every person in here was playing the part the way it needed to be, and so all of a sudden it was a lot better. Okay, if one person is playing tired and under tempo and not driving, it brings the whole ensemble down because we all of a sudden hear all these things being weird and have to make adjustments. If we're all going for it all the time, all of a sudden it gets way better so much faster. Okay, so this is a great lesson for us as musicians and people. Do things confidently and things work out well for you. Do things scared and you have a very scared, not fun experience, right? From the top one more time without the metronome but with me clapping. Feel that drive the whole time. From the top. 1, 2, 3, and. So much panic. Oh God, grab it. Okay, now we're good. So it's getting a lot better. I want to go back and do that again because I want to build the consistency of that feeling, because it from a perspective of somebody just listening, it feels so much more comfortable and sounds so much better, right? Like I would argue, just what we played just then sounds better than the recording that I played you. Okay? Yeah, and we still have some time before the concert, so, but the way we get better and make the performance sound like that is practice every time we play it like this. Okay? And don't let it be bad because we're tired, because it's early in the morning, or because we're just not focusing on it or thinking about other things. Like, if we bring that kind of energy every time we play this, or anything, for the rest of eternity, you will be amazed at how much success comes to it. Okay? From the top one more time, building that consistency, and let's keep going. So I want to get through as much as we can. From the top, 1, 2, 3, and. Alright, let me just hear the 4 mallet parts. with no percussion starting at the top. So I will clap, and you count your rests, and you'll all come in together. Okay? And let's just do the first phrase, the first 3 bars with pickups. Okay, so 5 bars total, starting at the beginning, counting rests. 1, 2, 3, and... Okay, so when we come in, if I may, what note are you playing? C? C. Okay, so we have 1, 2, counting, rest, 1, 2, ready, and... Make sure we're conscious of our rhythmic integrity when we're playing this part. So our entrance, the first 3 or 4 notes we play aren't 16 notes. The first note is on the and of 4. You're coming in at the right time, we're just not playing the right rhythm. We're like warming up to it. And by the second beat or the third beat that we play, we're playing 16 notes and we're playing together. But the first thing is, and we warm up to it. So pick a dynamic and pick a velocity that you're going to play with. And play that the whole time. Okay. It's like a maze. Alright, let's do that one more time with just the mallet players. Deliberate rhythms.
There are symbols there.
So, every time. It's just got to be deliberate. And everything we do, and this is a great lesson for everyone, not only we're driving time, but we're being deliberate with what we're playing.
I think you're getting that idea from, because this, the left hand, is accented in, so it's like...
Okay, so what I'm hearing is this. I'm playing these 2, right?
So you're not hearing D at all?
So, I'm not, yeah, the hands aren't balanced and the accent is coming out so much, which I appreciate because we talked about that, so thank you for bringing the accent out, but don't lose the quality on the inner notes, okay? Okie doke! From the top, everybody's in, 1, 2, 3, and... Let's do that again, and make sure in these first 2 bars we're feeling drive, but we're controlled. Because now it's getting to the point where, especially for you 2 that you're playing the drums, that you have to work a little harder for the articulation, we're losing the 16th notes a little bit, and so those are pushing ahead. And so we're compensating for our spatial rushing by rushing the rhythms too, or our spatial dragging, excuse me, by rushing the rhythms. Okay, so boom, boom. Understand how that relates to the beat, and then drive within that rhythmic construct. Does that make sense?
Yes.
For you 3? Yes. Okay. So stay in control. Just drive. Everybody's in from the top. Set the mallet players up for success by locking these first 2 bars. 1, 2, 3, stop because for you 3, Olivia, Jamie, and Nina that were playing that, did you hear how much better their entrance was? It was like infinitely better because you guys were locked in and you decided on a tempo, you decided on a rhythm, and then they had something that they could really, really strongly lock into, and then they came in together, and that was their best entrance. And we can work all day on, alright, count your rests and then come in, but in the end, you guys set them up. And they're listening to you, because I'm not going to be here, right? I'm going to be here, I'm just not going to be waving my arms and clapping. This is you, okay? So set them up for success, and then they'll come in great. From the top, going on.